top 5 contestants will face one question. You heard it, just one question for
Just
everyone.
one question for everybody. And of course, they will be having 1 minute to respond. And when you hear the chime, that means your time is up. The pressure is on as our candidates share their wisdom, their grace, and insight with us. Now, let's continue on this captivating segment and hear from our esteemed top 5 contestants as they tackle the final question. Candidates, headsets on, please.
Making her way right at the center stage, our first of our top 5 is Miss Cervantes. Good evening.
Hi. How are you feeling?
I'm very happy actually. I'm finally here.
Yes. All right. And of course, I think you're ready for the question.
Yes.
Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we'd like to request for everybody's attention and at the same time your cooperation. Let us allow us to get to read the question and allow them to answer it with silence. And then later on, of course, you could cheer right after. All right? Let's give this moment to them. Your question is, we are presently celebrating the 206th anniversary of the separation of Ilocos Sur from Ilocos Norte by virtue of a Spanish royal decree. What do you think did we learn as a people from the 2 centuries of separation?
I think this separation played an important role, and this separation really fostered and highlighted how unique Ilocos Sur is, that Ilocos Sur is a home that is very diverse and is welcoming, because it is really the diversity of Ilocos Sur that makes it one. And I hope that we further foster this one, and we further raise our flag as an Ilocano. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Cervantes. But that is true. There's diversity, and of course, even if we're different, we are one human race.
Very true to the tagline of Ilocos Sur. One Ilocos
Ilocos
Sur,
Sur.
despite the diversity, they stand united.
All right, great job, Miss Cervantes. Up next, could we have Miss Suun?
Good evening, Miss Suun.
Good evening, Mom. Good evening, everyone.
How are you feeling that you are this close to becoming Miss Ilocos Sur when you answer this question?
I'm feeling grateful and also excited to win the crown. Thank you.
Love it. Love the conviction. So let's continue on with your final question. Here is your question. Now, we are presently celebrating the 206th anniversary of the separation of Ilocos Sur from Ilocos Norte by virtue of a Spanish royal decree. What do you think did we learn as people from the 2 centuries of separation?
I believe the unity. We should be vigilant to mandate unity, for I believe that as long as we have each other, there will always be a progress and eventually success. Thank you.
Thank you. Very short, sweet, concise answer. Thank you very much.
Unity it is. All right, now it's time to call on Miss Bantay. Hello, Miss Bantay.
Hello.
We are super close to finding out who's going to be winning this. How are you feeling?
I'm not really prepared for this because I didn't expect, but I'll never be ready, so I'll just go with the flow.
But it's a good thing. You don't expect anything, but it's given to you right now, so congratulations. All right, your question is, we are presently celebrating the 206th anniversary of the separation of Ilocos Sur from Ilocos Norte by virtue of a Spanish royal decree. What do you think did we learn as a people from the 2 centuries of separation?
I believe since the separation of Ilocos Norte and Ilocos Sur, that we have stand as a strong province, and we have learned to be one, united towards progress and a prosperity of Ilocos Sur. And I believe together as one, we can achieve a more progressive, diverse, innovative, and inclusive one Ilocos Sur. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. The acknowledgement of inclusivity right there. A tip to that answer.
So powerful. All right. Down to our last two. Okay, let us call on Miss Santa Catalina.
Hello, Miss Santa Catalina.
Hello.
You still have a very lively crowd of supporters out there. Maybe you wanna, there you go. Maybe you wanna say hi to them to ease your nerves a little bit before going into the final question?
Knowing that Santa Catalina is just a few kilometers from Vigan, I know I have them here. And thank you so much, everyone, to my supporters, my family and friends. Thank you for being here.
We feel them all here, the whole of Santa Catalina. So, for them, here is your final question. We are presently celebrating the 206th anniversary of the separation of Ilocos Sur from Ilocos Norte by virtue of a Spanish royal decree. What do you think did we learn as people from the 2 centuries of separation?
Well, I think the most important thing that we, people from Ilocos Sur, learned from almost 200 years of separation is that we, Ilocos Surians, can be independent and that we can stand on our own. And no matter, even if we drifted apart from Ilocos Norte, we are able to preserve our traditions, our natural heritage, and our culture. And as one Ilocos Sur, we united. Because in the end, ubi concordia, ibi victoria. When there is unity, there is victory. Thank you so much.
And the crowd goes wild for
Well deserved.
Santa Catalina.
That is right. All right, we're left with just one. Ladies and gentlemen, to join us right now is Miss Santa Lucia. Hello, Miss Santa Lucia.
Hello.
What is running in your head right now?
I'm so overwhelmed and yeah, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa akin ngayong gabi.
Okay, take a deep breath. Compose yourself. But here's a question. We are presently celebrating the 206th anniversary of the separation of Ilocos Sur from Ilocos Norte by virtue of a Spanish royal decree. What do you think did we learn as a people from the 2 centuries of separation?
Thank you. Well, we cannot deny the fact that the 2 province has a rich of culture, history, and natural beauty. But I think that the separation of the 2 provinces, we should not be affected by it. Despite, we should be united as one. We should be work together for us to achieve what we want to achieve in our province. And we have to stand for something, for we all have our opportunity and time. And with that, we can be able to achieve a strong, dynamic, and progressive place to live in. Thank you.